Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Lions and the Niners, and it's all up next.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. And one of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
And you have to figure that this is a confident quarterback who gets the start here. Coming off of a victory in round one. Team doesn't have to travel. They get another home game here in the divisional round. And I know it sounds cliche, but playing at home, huge for a quarterback, huge for his team. They want to take advantage of it.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
19 tight.
Purdy looking to throw.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
He's across midfield.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Straight ahead, Estime.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall.
That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
Man open is Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Buying time to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. So now make that a 2nd sack for them on this drive.
And, Brandon, we hear it every week when we go out to do a game. Everyone talks about playing complementary football. Their offense goes down and scores. They see that, and they want to back them up, and that they did, getting 2 sacks on this first drive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta.
They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
This is taken around the 12. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive. And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
54 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now Purdy.
Robinson's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards.
And the 49ers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Second and 15. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And he's got his man on the out route.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. 3rd and 4.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Barber. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
Now 2nd and 9.
As they've got it as we resume action. 2nd and 9 now.
That one out wide and intercepted.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Did he get the feet down? Yes! Touchdown!
Ricky Pearsall.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Niners continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback, but you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They go play action here on 1st down.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Back to throw here. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
And here's Ryan Wright now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Purdy bootlegging it.
Rolling to his right. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Let's go.
Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as he'll get this down to the 47-yard line. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Purdy now to throw.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on Divisional Round Weekend. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Here's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall.
That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Eluding the pressure right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brock Purdy.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. It's taken to the 26.
13 yards the tally on the return there.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
2nd and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Here's a gift and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Here is third down and 4. Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Holding offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
They'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Now they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Holding. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
60 Maverick. Ready?
Purdy looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Man open is Robinson. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Down to the 22-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy from the gun on third down.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Now Purdy.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the 49ers just continue to roll.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Detroit back in possession of the football.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Let's go now.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
This now a 3rd and 4.
18, right here.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Ready? Hey, hey.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Well, that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Barber. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Set up.
Looking to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go. Set go. Go.
They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point, as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Mustang 19. Let's go now. Set go.
And throwing here, Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 32 yards.
And the 49ers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game, as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago, as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive.
And the Niners will continue on as we say so long, everybody.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.